What if you could make your garden more sustainable, more productive, and a lot cheaper to maintain using nothing but Dollar Tree finds? Today I'm walking you through 10 clever eco-friendly hacks that take everyday items and turn them into real garden upgrades. These are the kinds of tricks that save money, cut waste, and actually make your plants happier. Welcome to Greenhaven Homes. If you're new here, this channel is all about practical, affordable gardening that works in any space. Stick around because the 10th hack is a wild little idea that most gardeners never think of, and it might end up being your favorite one of the year. Hack number 1 is all about turning simple plastic containers from Dollar Tree into reliable seed starters. Those clear salad boxes, snack tubs, and lightweight storage bins make great mini greenhouses once you add a few drainage holes. They trap warmth and moisture, which gives your seeds a steady environment to sprout. Fill them with a light, well-draining seed mix or your own simple blend using compost and coconut coir. Close the lid or cover them with plastic wrap. And you've basically recreated what expensive seed trays do for a fraction of the cost. It's a smart way to reuse plastic instead of tossing it. And it sets your seedlings up with exactly what they need to grow strong. These containers are roomy enough to start multiple seedlings at once, and the clear sides let you keep an eye on moisture without opening them constantly. When the seedlings are big enough to transplant, just wash the containers and save them for your next sowing. A quick strip of masking tape on the front makes labeling easy so you always know what's growing inside. It's a simple, dependable system that helps you grow more with less waste and almost no cost. Hack number 2 uses Dollar Tree mesh laundry bags as a simple way to protect ripening produce from pests. These lightweight bags slip right over clusters of tomatoes, strawberries, peppers, or even small melons, creating a breathable shield that keeps birds, insects, and curious critters from taking bites out of your harvest. Air and sunlight pass through easily, so the fruit continues to ripen without overheating or trapping moisture. It's a clean, chemical-free alternative to sprays, and you can see results almost immediately once you cover the fruit. What makes this trick so useful is how easy it is to reuse the bags. At the end of the season, just rinse them off. Let them dry and fold them into your gardening bin for next year. They're inexpensive, durable, and surprisingly tough, which means you can protect a good amount of produce without spending much at all. If you garden in a spot where pests constantly beat you to your harvest, this is one of the fastest, most affordable fixes you can try. Hack number 3 turns Dollar Tree glass jars and bottles into a simple drip irrigation system that saves water and keeps your plants consistently hydrated. All you do is fill a jar with water, flip it upside down, and bury the neck a few inches into the soil beside your plant. As the soil dries, it slowly pulls water from the jar, giving your plant a steady supply right at the root zone. It's especially helpful for thirsty plants like tomatoes, peppers, and container veggies that dry out faster than you expect. Instead of soaking the soil once and hoping for the best, this method evens out the moisture and helps prevent stress from sudden dry spells. It's also a great option if you're trying to cut back on water use or you're stepping away for a few days. The slow release keeps the soil damp without flooding it, and you can visually monitor how fast the plant is drinking by checking the water level in the jar. Many gardeners notice healthier growth and fewer wilted leaves once they switch to this method. It's inexpensive, efficient, and makes use of jars that might otherwise end up in the recycling bin. Hack number 4 puts those simple Dollar Tree cardboard boxes to work as a natural weed barrier. When you break them down and lay the panels flat across your garden beds, they block sunlight from reaching the soil, which stops weeds from sprouting in the first place. As the season goes on, the cardboard softens and molds to the ground, creating a tidy, uniform layer that's easy to cover with mulch or compost. It's an old-school sheet mulching method that works incredibly well, without the need for plastic weed fabric or constant hand-pulling. As the cardboard breaks down, it feeds the soil with organic matter and helps improve moisture retention. Worms love it, and the soil underneath becomes richer and easier to work over time. It's one of those hacks that saves hours of maintenance while using something inexpensive and fully biodegradable. If you want a cleaner garden bed with fewer weeds and better soil health, this is one of the most effective and low-effort tricks you can try. Hack number 5 turns simple Dollar Tree wooden clothespins into sturdy, eco-friendly plant markers. Because they're lightweight and easy to write on, you can label each one with the plant name, variety, or even the sowing date. Clip them onto the rim of a pot, a bamboo stake or a small branch, and they stay put without getting lost in the soil. They're easier to read than tiny plastic tags, and they hold up well through watering, sun exposure, and daily handling. When the season wraps up, you can reuse them or let the worn ones break down naturally since they're made of wood. If you like keeping your garden tidy and organized, these markers are a simple, low-cost way to do it without adding more plastic to your setup. They look warm and natural in garden beds, and because they're so cheap, it's easy to make as many as you need for big projects or seed starting trays. Hack number 6 uses Dollar Tree spray bottles to mix your own gentle, organic pest control solutions. A simple blend of water and a small amount of mild dish soap works well against soft-bodied insects like aphids and mites. You can also make a garlic or pepper spray by steeping those ingredients in hot water and straining the liquid into the bottle. These homemade mixes help you deal with pests without coating your plants with harsh chemicals. They're easy to make, inexpensive, and give you more control over what goes into your garden. Another handy option is a light vinegar solution for weeds that pop up in cracks or along walkways. Just be careful to keep it away from the plants you want to keep, because it can cause leaf burn if sprayed directly on them. No matter what you mix, make sure to label each bottle clearly so you always know what's inside. Having a few of these sprays on hand makes garden maintenance simpler, safer, and more affordable, and the reusable bottles help cut down on single-use plastic. Hack number 7 puts Dollar Tree plastic forks to work as a gentle way to keep animals from digging in your garden beds. Push the forks into the soil with the prongs pointing upward, and they create a small barrier that discourages cats, rabbits, and other curious visitors from stepping or scratching around your plants. It doesn't harm them, but it makes the space uncomfortable enough that they move on to an easier spot. This simple setup protects young seedlings, freshly planted beds, and areas where you've just added compost or mulch. If you don't love the look of bright plastic sticking out of the soil, you can paint the handles in neutral tones so they blend in better. The forks last through multiple seasons, and you can easily pull them up and move them around as needed. It's a budget-friendly trick that keeps your garden peaceful without traps, chemicals, or complicated setups, and it works surprisingly well for such a simple idea. Hack number 8 makes great use of Dollar Tree's jute twine, rope, and lightweight cord to build simple vertical gardening systems. By tying the twine between stakes, poles, or repurposed frames, you can create a quick trellis that gives climbing plants something to grab onto. Beans, peas, and cucumbers will naturally wind themselves upward, which keeps them off the ground and makes them easier to harvest. It's an easy way to get more out of small spaces and turn an ordinary bed into a tidy, organized growing area. If you choose the natural jute or cotton options, they'll eventually break down and return to the soil, which keeps the setup more eco-friendly. You can also crisscross the twine to create stronger supports, or pair it with simple Dollar Tree wooden stakes for a full frame. This method cuts down on plant crowding, improves airflow, and helps avoid disease that comes from plants sitting in damp soil. It's a flexible, low-cost way to get vertical growth without buying pricey trellis systems. Hack number 9 turns ordinary Dollar Tree kitchen colanders into charming hanging planters. The holes that make them perfect for draining pasta also provide excellent drainage for plants, so you don't have to worry about soggy roots. Line the colander with coconut coir, a piece of landscape fabric, or even a coffee filter to hold the soil in place, then fill it with herbs, strawberries, or trailing flowers that spill beautifully over the edges. Hanging these planters adds a vertical element to small patios, balconies, or even indoor garden spaces. They're lightweight, easy to hang with, simple hooks or rope, and make creative use of an item that might otherwise sit unused. This hack is a perfect combination of upcycling, practicality, and visual appeal, giving you a functional planter that doubles as a decorative feature in your garden. Hack number 10 is the game changer promised at the start, using Dollar Tree wooden spoons as handles for custom garden tools. Old broom heads, wire dibbers, or repurposed metal pieces can all be transformed into comfortable, usable tools, simply by attaching a wooden spoon handle. It gives you a lightweight, ergonomic grip and makes it easy to repair or replace handles without buying entirely new tools. This hack encourages sustainability in a very hands-on way. Instead of tossing worn-out tools, you can extend their life and reduce waste, all while creating something that feels custom-made for your garden. Whether you're cultivating soil, planting seeds, or just giving your beds a quick turn, these wooden spoon handles make gardening easier, more fun, and completely budget-friendly. Here's a bonus tip to take your Dollar Tree garden hacks even further. Small storage bins, baskets, and organizers from the store are perfect for keeping seeds, tools, and garden supplies neatly arranged. You can dedicate one bin to seed packets, another for plant markers, and a third for small hand tools like trowels, pruners, or labels. Not only does this make it easier to find what you need when you're planting or maintaining beds, but it also keeps delicate items safe from moisture, dirt, or accidental damage. When everything has its place, gardening becomes more efficient and less stressful, especially during busy seasons when timing is crucial. Another great way to use these bins is for sorting garden accessories by type or by plant. For example, you could have one section for herbs, another for flowers, and a third for vegetable seeds. Some bins even have compartments that work perfectly for storing small fertilizer packets, twine, or plant clips. With just a few inexpensive organizers, you can streamline your gardening workflow, reduce clutter, and make your outdoor space feel more intentional. Little changes like these may seem minor, but over time, they make a huge difference in how enjoyable and sustainable your gardening routine can be. And that's a wrap. 10 eco-friendly Dollar Tree hacks that prove sustainable gardening doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. From turning everyday items into seed starters, drip irrigation systems, and vertical supports, to creating upcycled planters and custom tool handles, these ideas make it easy to grow more while wasting less. Each hack is simple, affordable, and ready to try in your own garden, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started. Which of these hacks are you most excited to try? Drop your favorite in the comments. I'd love to hear what sparks your creativity. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future tips and tricks for practical, sustainable gardening. Until next time, keep growing green. This is Green Haven Homes.